it's been a blessing to me, I feel like, because I've worked hard over the past month and just I've been able to show Coach Barnes, and I think he has some trust in me now after I've gone out there and played very confident. So over these past 2 or 3 weeks, like you said, and we have Josiah out, and we had Julian and Tyreek out today. So just when I get my minutes called, when he calls my name, I'm ready to play.
Did anything change for you in that month in terms of understanding or just confidence or where you were at that helped translate to these minutes?
Yeah, I feel like my confidence changed over the past month. Like towards the summer, I was guarding Zakai Asante. He was real hard. I just had to look myself in the mirror and say, I got to go out there with confidence, play my hardest, and I feel like the coaches really seen that.
BJ, what's been the one key thing to earning Coach Barnes' trust, in your opinion?
The key thing is not turning the ball over and defending.
How do you feel like you've grown kind of in those two areas since you arrived on campus?
Defending wise, just guarding Zakai, y'all know how good and quick and fast he is. So, I mean, playing against him every day in practice is just only making me better. And then turning the ball over as well. I'm slowing down. I'm reading the guys. I'm scanning the areas and just playing my game, being confident as well.
Right. Can a win like tonight, not just winning, but by how much all did do for y'all's confidence after a tough month?
I think it would always, a big win would boost our confidence a lot. But even after the losses, we all stick together and know that we know what we can do as a team. So winning by 40 tonight, or however much it was just a really big confidence boost as well to play Arkansas next week.
BJ, obviously, in the back here, sorry, coming from Knoxville Catholic, you're a star there, and you come here and you have to earn your way back into the rotation. How hard has that process been for you?
Yeah, it's been really hard. I would say, like, after the Gonzaga game, when I only played 1 minute or so, it really, woke me up, I would say, because at Catholic, I'm playing the whole game, never coming out. During AAU, I'm playing the whole game, never coming out. And now I'm surrounded by a lot of guys that are competitive and really good. So I just had to go real harder in practice, treat practice like my games. So, yeah.
BJ, is it fair to assume that Zakai has been the guy that has taken you under his wing the most?
You said, is it fair?
Has he been the guy that's kind of guided you and been that veteran, even though he's still kind of young?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's been the guy that took me under his wing. We're roommates, me, him, and Tobe, we all roommates. So as soon as I got here in like May, and he was the only guy here, me and him working out with Coach G, and he would just take me to Chick-fil-A in his car and stuff like that. And we always play the game together, and we got a real good relationship off the court and on the court too. So,
How do you feel like he's helped you the most from a basketball perspective?
He's helped me a lot, just my defense, I would say. Like, he's a quick guy, so you got to back off of him when guarding him, and if you back up too far, he can shoot it. So, I mean, it's not really a lot of guys like him in the SEC, so when I get to play and go out there, it helps me. It's way, it feels like it's easier a little bit guarding other defenders.
Karthik, then David.
BJ in the back. Isaiah got his first career bucket today. He's a Knoxville native. You're a Knoxville area guy who got his first career bucket earlier this year. Is it cool to see that moment for him?
Yeah, it's a really cool moment for my guy Zay. We always joke around because he went to CAK and I went to Catholic, so we'd always say, I'll beat them by this amount and he'll beat us by this amount, but he was a senior and I wasn't at Catholic at the time. But he's a really good guard, and usually I'm on scout team. I was on scout team sometime this year as well with him, and he's a really good player.
BJ, with you at Catholic and Eli Sparkman at South Carolina went to Baylor, did that feel like a D2 game when y'all were out there guarding each other?
Yeah, it was real cool to play against him as well. Just playing against him at Baylor, it was real fun. We talked after the game too, so it was good seeing him and playing against him.
BJ, on that finish, what was that? How did you finish that, I guess? Because that was in traffic with a lot of bigs around.
Right. I knew that number 30, I actually played against him in AAU. He played for Team Charlotte, and I knew he was like a real guy that can jump real high. He's athletic, so I kind of knew I had to reverse it and get into his body so he wouldn't block it. So that's how.
Everybody good? BJ, thanks, man.
Thanks, BJ.